Welcome, our viewers. This is the Toxic Show. Welcome to the Oracle Television Network. The future is always here. I want to believe so far we've been a blessing to you with these shows we bring to you. Today we have a special show and the topic is suicide. Most of the time we live with people around us, in our homes, in our churches actually, who are very suicidal. But we don't even notice, we don't even realize that they are suicidal. And if you look at our country right now and everywhere else in the world, suicide has become a big thing. It's like people are depressed, there is a lot of stress, people just want to take away their lives. And do we realize, do we notice, do we even care? So this is a topic today. You could be affected, you could be feeling suicidal, you could be knowing somebody who is suicidal. So tell them to tune in, call them, write them a message. You know, just copy this link if you're on Facebook or YouTube and send them because they are going to receive help from this topic. And with me in the studio, you have a beautiful woman of God. She is going to be talking to us about that very same topic. I know you're wondering, she's so cute. How can she talk about suicide? You will know in a minute. And I know at the end of the day, you thank God you tuned in. So welcome so much, woman of God.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Tell us your name, where you're from, and who basically are you, and what is your connection with suicide? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my name is Mary Domingo. I am a mother of 3 sons, 23, 18, and 12. I am married to one man. Nowadays, you have to make it very clear.
Yeah, you have to.
Yes, I'm married to one man.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have this company that I came up with. Well, it was an idea from God.
Okay.
It's called Skinners. Skinners is a brand name of Divine Instinct. I make handmade soaps.
Yeah.
I make lotions.
Yeah.
Just by the grace of God.
Amen. That's powerful.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm also a founder of a ministry, Tangible Grace Ministries.
Yeah.
It's mainly a women's ministry, but I tend to have a lot of men coming,
Okay.
which is still okay.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
And I'm also a published author.
Yeah.
I have written a book, my personal biography. Goes by the name Defined by Grace.
Wow. Powerful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
The grace of God is what has defined me.
Okay.
It is what has made me what I am today.
Yes.
Because if it were not for the grace of God, today I would be 6 feet under.
Tell us, what is your connection with suicide? I mean, you're so beautiful. Well, I don't mean beautiful people don't get suicidal. Actually, they do. You know, actually, what I've realized, the people you look at, you're like, wow, I admire their lives.
Yes.
Those are the people to watch out for.
Yes.
So tell us about you.
Okay, now, first of all, what is suicide?
Yeah, yeah.
Suicide is an attempt or an indication that something is gravely wrong with somebody.
Yeah.
And suicide comes in many forms. There are many things that can trigger one into that feeling of, I'm fed up.
Yeah.
Normally, we all tend to have a low at some point.
True.
But probably you get sad,
Yeah.
maybe things are not working,
Yeah.
but over time it goes away.
True.
But now when those feelings linger for longer than they should, then that is depression setting in.
All right.
The moment you start feeling gloomy,
Yeah.
constantly, you're always gloomy.
Yeah.
You feel like there's nothing to live for anymore.
Yeah.
Everything looks so dull. You are not happy.
Yeah.
You isolate yourself.
All right.
Those are very, very great signs for depression setting in.
But if you look at our world today, actually, and the social media influence, you can tell there is a lot of that kind of, people are loners nowadays.
Yes.
Number one, we are too busy. Even to sit with you for a cup of coffee is very expensive. Not the money part, but the time is a very expensive commodity in our time. So people are not even talking anymore. That is why social media is at, its peak, because people are just venting on social media.
Yeah.
So I think we don't even have time to notice if we are going through something. And I think we have people at home who are depressed.
Yes.
Even in churches, you find the most depressed people, you find them in church. In the communities, people are, stressed out.
Yes.
So just educate us more. So you have to look at isolation. You said isolation.
Yes.
You said that they stop talking possibly.
Yes.
They're gloomy.
Yeah, they become lonely. They're loners actually.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And like in my case, let me give you a bit of my
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
For me, this happened, that was around the year 1999.
All right.
I think it was 1999,
Yeah.
98 there.
Yeah.
And I had gone out of the country.
Okay.
And I stayed out for quite a while.
Yeah.
So when I came back home, things were not as I had planned them to be.
To be, yeah.
Somehow something just, you know, when one thing goes wrong, when they say when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
It actually poured.
Yeah.
And things just didn't work out for me. It's like I was really going down
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything I planned or had tried to do was not working. I had a house I had rented.
Yeah.
I was comfortable. I was living alone, you know, away from my parents' house.
Yeah.
And that I wanted, there's a kind of life I wanted, you
Yeah.
know. But it didn't work out that way.
Okay.
Things, I got into a very difficult financial constraint.
All right.
My finances were kind of flying away.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
right.
1 minute you have, the next minute
You don't
it's all
have,
gone.
and you're in a, you know, whenever you come from a foreign country, you come back, you feel
There's
foreign.
the expectation.
Yes.
There's expectation from people.
Exactly.
You know, you
Yeah.
just come, so they expect you
To rescue them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They expect you, like they think like you have bags of money.
Yeah.
It's like life is so good
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
That is the kind of picture people have.
Yeah.
And at times I blame the people who are in the diaspora.
All right.
Because that's the impression they give.
They give, yes. Yeah.
And really being out there, it's not all that.
True. Yeah.
It's not all that.
Yeah, it's actually, it's hustling.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have God.
Serious hustling.
Yeah.
If that's the right word
Yeah.
to use. I had a clip of somebody defining what hustling is.
Yeah.
And after hearing it, I don't want to say I'm a hustler.
Oh, yeah. You can never be a hustler.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those are the expectations people have.
Yeah.
And it was not different for me.
Okay.
People had those expectations.
Yeah.
So when things started going down the road,
Yeah.
I could not pay the rent anymore.
Okay.
So I had to go back to my mother's house.
Yeah, that can be tricky.
Oh,
Being
it's the
from
worst
independent
thing.
to being dependent. Yeah.
Back to your mother's
Yeah.
roof.
It's
It's not a nice thing.
It's not, yeah.
So that really hit me hard.
Yeah.
Hit me so hard. And auctioneers came.
All right. Why now? Because of the rent?
Yes.
Okay.
The
It was that
arrears.
bad?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was in arrears of about, actually it was not that much,
Yeah.
but I didn't have it.
Yeah.
You know, even when you don't have 200 shillings,
Yes.
it's much.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's much.
Yeah.
Mtu anakudai
Yeah.
200 and you don't have
Yeah.
it, it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
And it's just that things didn't work out the way I expected them to work. So I had to go, the auctioneers came, of course. They didn't sell my stuff.
Yeah.
From what I heard,
Yeah.
waligawana.
Okay.
This one.
So
too,
they
this-
came in
I
the
had good stuff.
house?
Yes, you know what they do.
So when you moved to your mother's house, you didn't carry anything?
I had almost nothing.
So you didn't carry...
Only had a music system.
So that is what they were coming for?
They took everything else.
Okay.
My dishwashers.
Yeah.
My,
All right. Now, so you took with you the music system?
yeah.
You
And that
loved
is because
music.
it was at the Fundi's place.
All right.
It had a problem, so
Okay.
I had taken it.
Okay.
So that's how come
Yeah.
it was rescued.
Oh.
And now my clothes.
Okay. So everything else went?
All of it. All of it.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah,
And
that's
I remember
hectic.
the time they were taking the stuff. You
Yeah.
know, neighbors,
Yeah.
how they are.
So were you there when that was happening?
I was there.
So, you know, you were not prepared. You just had a knock one day.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And that's the time also they bring the letters, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, you can.
But
Because
for
you're
just
guilty
watch.
for owing. Yeah.
Yes, you owe them.
Yeah.
And you have to pay them. And here you are. They don't want to know that you don't have.
True.
So what do? You just watch.
Yeah.
And the neighbors are there. And you
Yeah.
know how people can do.
This lady who came from wherever.
Hey, that thing went like bushfire.
Yeah.
You know, people are very good at talking.
Yeah, people
and
are very
especially when it's something negative.
Yes.
People are very good.
Yeah, yeah.
And people can actually drive you
Yeah.
to do things that you would not have done
True.
otherwise.
Yeah, because at that time you actually need people to love you and to comfort you.
You need a
Yeah.
shoulder to lean on. You need somebody who you can talk to and tell them, this is what I'm going through.
True,
You know,
true.
just to speak it out.
Yeah.
They say a problem shared is half, spoken out is half solved.
Yeah.
but there was not such a person for me. I'm telling you, Pastor Joyce,
Yeah.
I was painted red.
Okay.
Red, as in red.
That is not in Nakuru.
This Nakuru.
This little town.
Yes.
So if it's known, everyone knows. It's not a big town. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And more so,
Yeah.
the church people.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The church where I used to fellowship.
And I think that's now the pain, because you see, and I think actually at this point we need to speak to the church people.
Yes.
Because I think when you are born again, or basically you go to church,
Yes.
that's family right there. And if something goes wrong, we have expectation that church people are going to comfort you, tell you there is hope. Because that's what church family is for.
Oh, of course.
When that girl in the church, when she falls pregnant, of course it is wrong. But that's not the time to punch her, because the next thing she's going to do, she's possibly going to go to abortion, or she's possibly going to commit suicide.
Yes.
She's going to go into depression or run away from home. So before you open up your mouth to just speak about somebody, even when it is true, just think about the consequences of what you are doing.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, so the church really teared you down.
Oh. I didn't have anywhere to put my face.
Oh, God, yeah.
I didn't have anywhere to put my face.
Yeah.
So now I've moved back to my mother's house. Thank God for parents.
Yes.
Thank God for parents.
Yeah, we thank God
Because
for them.
there's nowhere else I would have
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
So I went back home. Now trying to adjust.
Yes.
Now I'm here.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I'm back to mom's house.
Yeah.
She welcomed me, of course.
Yeah, of course, yes.
And she tried to make me as comfortable as possible. But at the back of my mind, no, I was feeling like,
You don't need to be here.
no, I was numb.
So did you have a job? Do you have an income at this point?
I had saved quite.
All right.
I had saved quite some good money. And there's what I had wanted to do.
All right.
But somehow my plans didn't work. The person who was there's some stuff I wanted to bring in.
Yeah.
I gave money to somebody. The money disappeared.
Okay.
The person disappeared.
Yeah.
So I was
So you don't have money, you don't have...
Yes.
You can't accomplish what you wanted.
And
So you
yet
have to begin from
Yes.
scratch.
Somebody has taken all your money and they have gone. You can't see them anywhere.
Yeah.
So I went back to zero. So here I am at home.
Yeah.
And I remember this day, it was raining. It was a very gloomy day.
Yeah.
I was alone in the house. Mom had gone to town.
Yeah.
It was a very gloomy day. I just sat and realized that gloom that is outside, the coldness, the grayness, that's exactly what I'm feeling.
Inside you.
That is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gloomy, I'm dull, I'm gray.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. So I sat there and I started asking God, I thought you say you are the deliverer. Where are you?
You were born again at that time? Or
I was born again,
Yeah.
but I was not very stable.
Okay. All right.
I was born again, but I was not stable.
Right.
So that, falling was very easy.
It is
then.
easier.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I was asking God, where are you? I thought you said you are the deliverer. This is the time I need you.
Right.
And I remember saying, God, if you don't deliver me, I am coming to you. I am going to transfer myself to you.
Oh, that's what you mean by coming to you?
Yes.
Like I'm going to find you there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to find you there and find out what you are.
And then?
And that time, that's the time you really don't hear anything. All
True.
these other voices are so loud.
Yeah.
Actually, they are voices that speak.
Yeah, it's a very demonic moment, actually. I want to believe
yes.
that. Very
Absolutely.
demonic, yeah.
Very demonic.
Yeah.
Because the kind of things I would hear,
Yeah.
it's like, think of it.
Yeah.
Imagine you're not here.
Yeah.
All these feelings you're feeling, you'll not feel them anymore.
You don't have to worry
You'll
about
be
money.
happier
Yeah.
just by not being there. See, you're even becoming a burden to your mom.
The devil is such
Just
a liar.
take yourself out and forget about the whole thing. That is what I used to hear.
Yeah.
And somehow, the thoughts were very enticing to me. They made sense to me, a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I would come to think of it, all this pain will go away. All these people talking about me will not now have anything to talk about.
Right.
I'll just be
gone.
And I loved the idea.
Yeah.
Actually, I embraced it. The devil is a liar.
Yeah.
And we cannot be ignorant of his wiles.
No, we can't, because you see what the Bible says. You see, the mind is a battlefield.
Oh, yes.
So if you can really just have those thoughts stuck and, recurring in your mind, and if you're not stable in Christ and you don't have the word, because the word renews your mind, you're going to go with the ideas he's going to throw to you.
Oh, yeah, very easily. Very easily.
So what happened next now?
So now, after embracing the idea
Yeah.
and pondering, and you know, when you ponder, it gets deeper and it gets sweeter.
True.
Especially when you're surrounded by darkness.
Yeah.
Because I can say that was darkness
Yeah.
that surrounded me. I made a plan.
Yeah.
I decided one of these. My mom used to go to town every morning.
Okay.
By 8,
She's out.
she's out.
Yeah.
And I used to, by the time I'm going to bed, nobody, okay, it was me, mom, and dad.
Okay.
Mostly they won't come to check on
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Shiwe ni mtu mzima,
Of course, and
you
they're
do your
busy, yeah.
things, yeah. So my bedtime was around, by around 7, I've locked myself in the room.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk to anyone.
All right.
And I don't want anything. I just don't want.
Okay.
Just me.
Yeah.
Then I will go to my room. And by this time, had stopped taking care of myself.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like you wake up, you don't want to
I wouldn't
comb
even
your...
shower for 2 days.
Oh, yeah. So that's
I didn't
another
see
sign now.
It's another sign.
You completely abandon yourself. If somebody
Sleep a
used to put
lot.
on makeup,
You
they
stop,
don't.
because everything stops making sense to
Okay.
you.
All right.
So I stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I really didn't care. My hair was matuta.
Yeah.
Just there, just there. I didn't care, and I didn't want to know. So I planned for a Friday. I think it was a Thursday or a Friday. I decided, this is the day. I'm coming to see you. That's
Like,
what I would say.
You're talking like you would be back after seeing you. Yeah.
And I was so sure I was going to see him.
Okay. So the Friday came finally.
Friday came.
Yeah.
Mom went, of course, in the morning as usual. No, the Thursday. Mom went. So I went to the shops, a shopping center there. And I told the lady, I asked if she had malaria queen. She said, yes, how many do you want? I told her I want 46.
She got curious.
You're like, 46?
Yeah. For what?
I told her,
Yeah.
we are traveling.
Hey,
And where we are
clever.
going, it's a malaria zone. So we need to be safe.
Yeah, can just tell me you had traveled, because I know when you're coming from. Actually, yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see, actually, she should have inquired more.
She should actually. Yes.
But she didn't. She sold me the tablets. Actually, I bought everything that
She
was in
had.
the shop.
Yeah.
And I went to the next shop, but unfortunately they didn't have. So I only went with the 46, and I was sure. And you know, it's enough to take you out.
All right.
It's too much.
Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's enough to damage your liver
All right.
and your insides.
Okay. So you had done your research, or how did you come up with 46?
That's what I got.
So
My plan was to buy 46 from her and another 46 from another shop.
So you really didn't want to have a gray area whether you're gonna die or not. You had to go.
I was sure. I was very sure I was going to die.
Wow.
And quinine is strong.
Yeah.
Na ni zile za zamani. It's
Yes,
not
I
like
know
these
the
ones of
old ones.
nowadays.
Yeah.
So I bought, and I went back home. This is Thursday. I removed the wraps and I put them on a saucer. They were full.
Yeah.
Like full.
Jesus, I can tell. I mean, 46 is a lot.
Yes. So my plan was to happen at night.
Okay.
When I lock myself in my room,
Yeah.
that's when I was going to execute the whole thing.
So
come evening, I brought a glass of water and everything was just under my bed there. The pills and the water were just under my bed.
Yeah.
So come 7:30, I locked myself, kama kawaida. Then I started taking them.
Okay.
And you know, I was so determined because, and you know, quinine is very bitter.
Yeah, I know.
Extremely bitter.
That's why I'm wondering, was that
I
the
didn't
only
feel it.
option? Or because
That's
you're so
what I thought would do the job
quicker.
more. Yeah. I used to hear of the cattle dip, whatever
Yeah.
thing, but I didn't know where to get it from.
Right.
And don't forget, I don't have money.
Yeah. I see.
So
yeah.
this one, at least, the little money I had, I could afford it. So I started swallowing, crushing them like sweets. You know, I would just put and crush them.
You were so in pain, you couldn't even feel the
I could
bitterness
not
in your
feel.
mouth.
I was numb.
Yeah.
Everything down in my glass of water. Then I put the glass back under the bed. And I slept. And I said, I'm coming. Me and you must meet today.
Okay.
And I slept.
And?
So I slept. I think it knocked me out.
Yeah.
It must have knocked me out
Yeah.
because the next moment I was feeling myself. Kwa mbali,
Yeah.
it was around 8.
Yeah.
Mom was preparing to leave. And I thought I heard her singing. But my mind was telling me, Mom is also here. she's also in heaven.
Oh, so
Her
you're
voice is
now
heard.
convinced you're gone.
Yes, and somehow I'm also confused.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect to be still here.
Yeah.
So I could hear some matatus passing. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
There's
Kwani,
matatus
where
in
is
heaven.
this? Actually, that is what I thought.
Yeah.
There are matatus in heaven.
Uh-huh.
When you sing your voices, I heard in heaven.
Right.
That is what my mind was telling, because I got confused. So when it got to about 8:30, I said, no, I think I'm still here. So I pinched myself.
Yeah.
And I felt the pain. I was so disappointed.
Uh-huh.
I was extremely disappointed. I tried to get... The only thing that happened to me is that I was weak, extremely weak for 3 days.
Okay.
For 3 days, I didn't leave the bed.
Because of the effects of the...
Yes, I could not even walk. So even if I want to go to the bathroom, I cannot. I will just do it on the bed.
What?
Yes.
Was it that bad?
It's bad, yes, but I didn't have the energy even to turn.
Oh,
I was
God.
just like this, laying on my bed like this for 3 days. And the most weird thing is that nobody noticed. Mom just thought, Nivile too, I lock myself up.
For 3 days, no one noticed?
No.
The smell is not even coming out of your room?
No. Siko kwa mablanketi huko ndani.
Okay, now I think we're out of time. We're going to go on a break. But I think we are going too fast. Because the fact that you had 46 malaria queens and still woke up, for me, that's a miracle right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be here today.
I should not be here today. But the mercy of God.
And the fact that you had 3 days, you couldn't even do anything, it shows you.
Yes.
It was just on another level. You actually something. Did you go to the doctor? Did they check if everything was okay?
I never did.
So from there to now.
No, I never did.
So you're okay.
I'm very okay.
You know,
okay.
we are laughing, but it's actually not a laughing matter.
Yes.
We've had people even who took like 12 malaria queens and died.
I die.
So somebody having taken 12 and they are still here, that was a miracle of God. But you know what? Not many get to get those miracles.
It is true.
Many have died
It is true.
out of suicide. Many have taken a rope and just hanged themselves. Others have gone to the road and just crashed in a car. Others have just taken maybe the cattle dip and they just died.
Yeah.
So the fact that we have Mary here who can share her story with us, I believe is a miracle. And it's time we just open up our eyes and see what is happening to us and the people around us. We are going on a short break. When we come back, she's going to continue with the story so that we hear, you know, how did she transform from that place of depression and being very suicidal to the woman she is today. Don't change the channel. Stay right there. We'll be right back.